looking at this LED.
Richard Wrigley is a high school physics teacher in Mexico City. Forced from his classroom by the COVID-19 pandemic, the past year has been one of the toughest of his career.
I think it's been the biggest challenge that all educators across the world have had to experience. But the most challenging thing is knowing when the students have understood something, and you don't get that little minutiae of, you know, seeing a kid kind of being a little frustrated and not being able to understand something. You're not able to just casually walk over and have a chat and discuss how things are going. And for the rest of the year...
Richard works hard to ensure his students get the most from his lessons, designing at-home experiments, contributing to teachers' forums, and even starting his own YouTube channel. And while he may have become a bit of an expert in teaching over Zoom, he's eager to return to in-person learning.
I'm very keen to get back into school, but only when it's safe to do so.
In Mexico, there's still no real idea of when that will be. While other countries find ways to safely return to in-person education in schools, Mexico has taken a different approach. No return to in-person learning until the regional COVID-19 ratings reach green, the lowest level on the country's pandemic protocol stoplight rating system. While public schools are forced to comply, private institutions fear for their future. The country's National Association of Private Schools reports enrolment is down by nearly half, and that 20,000 schools are in danger of closing for good. That has led to nearly 600 private schools around the country reopening their doors in defiance of the government mandate. Alfredo Villar Jimenez is the association president.
We are reopening our schools on the basis of our country's Bill of Rights. We are not violating any laws. The state cannot restrict any human rights like education, which it is currently doing. The idea is that we reach solutions with the authorities rather than legal battles.
It's completely
Roger Stokes is the head teacher at Mexico City's Edron Academy, where Wrigley is a staff member. His school is following the government regulations, yet he believes that, far more than academics, the effects on students' mental health are a greater worry.
We're not going to fully see the impact of the pandemic until we get the students back into school. We have students from 18 months to 18 years, and they're at an incredibly important time in their life. And a lot of their learning is done through their kind of social interactions. Their academic progress, they'll catch up. That's what teachers do. But it's the social and mental well-being side of it that we're really keen to concentrate on.
With Mexico waiting for a near end to the pandemic for a return to classrooms, the effects of this policy on students may not be clear until much further down the line. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, Mexico City.